Well, all I could say is there are two people who would urge me not to allow anyone or anybody to take advantage of me. One would be Pastor Ann Johnson, who really became a trooper in many ways for many years, know about Jesus. When she was just a little girl, she also had to overcome a lot of her health obstacles, not to mention the first time I came to Bethesda Bible Church, she taught me and the rest of my family on how to lead a decent Christian life, and I owe a great deal to her. In order for me to attend 242 Church while doing my own ministry right here in my home at the same time. Another thing I've learned from Pastor Ann was you would have to take 2 to 6 feet back from the people who are 98% likely to engage a conversation with each other when they have some certain things going on in their minds, or whenever an experience has brought up for them, for which they had already traveled or been to, or they know so much in particularly about the Bible, or about what's going to happen in the future ahead. The same would go for Pamela Stevens. Before I ever met Pastor Ann, and and herself had also urged me not to do the same thing that some people had done to me in such a way she would be ticked off. I mean, I don't care how many of her daughters had overreacted to my well being, yet I have had one of her daughters who said something in a cheerful way many times over that I could literally get myself happy. For one, someone had said to me, Gary, chill out. Just dance if you want to dance. That's all there is to it. And the same person that was on social media. Another, the same the same one of Pamela's daughters had said, Gary, you better try to stay away from all these people. Put on your dancing shoes if you can. That's all there is. And that is as best as I can remember of one of the same daughter who would basically say that to me. But all I know for sure is Pamela is the one lady neither I nor you do not want to mess with. After all, she is your charismatic, all American, clean cut lady from the area that everybody went to school with. I mean, there were lots of people who loved Pamela Stevens with me, and there were a lot of people who loved Pamela Stevens, who honored Pamela Stevens with me as well. And I have to tell you that I am the first and only guy ever to have sent her birthday cards, thank you cards. More recently, just a few days prior to that, even Christmas cards, especially during the most serious crisis of all. And she had been the most grateful of all authoritarians in Ypsilanti. She gets that. She's a very wonderful lady. And to sum it all up, I have learned from Pastor Ann about being a faithful dude in my one self. before I asked God to take me to the church where I would want to go, even after all this time of making some plans for years and for at least a couple years or so. That's 242. And then right afterwards, my own ministry online. And I have learned from herself. Uh, and what I have learned from Pamela was she herself had allowed me to open the doors for me to hang out with her own buddies that are closer to my age at a place called Ypsilanti Eagles, or many of the places that Pamela's friends would usually hang out at. And I even sang a song for her close to her birthday, which would be March 30th, 2019, just 1 year before the crazy controversial COVID-19 pandemic crisis came. Although I sang it just several days before her birthday in 2019. I had to dedicate the song for the woman who helped me become a good role model for others. And pastors, Pastor Ann and Pamela, if you're watching this video, I dedicate it to the both of you. Thank you very much. Bye.